What's up again, everybody? It's time for another episode of Saku. And once again, I want to let you all know that there will be areas of this game that will either be pixelated and censored, or I won't be reading certain dialogue because I don't want to get a community guideline strike from YouTube. And I want to make this as PG as possible so that everybody can watch it if they ever want to watch it. I feel this is better than just giving up on this route entirely. I'd rather put out a video and put some effort behind it to make it viewable by everybody if possible. Also, no webcam because I feel it detracts from the story. With all that being said, let's get into it and see what this obviously set up bath that Tina has prepared for us is going to entail. Phew! The water in the bath Tina prepared is neither too cold nor too hot. This comfortable sensation easily invites drowsiness to overcome you if you're not careful. I hear Tina's voice from the dressing room. She came all the way here to find out my impressions. Yeah, it feels good. I can see that you actually can do it if you try. Be more careful next time. I guess she operated the controller while standing inside the empty bathtub. Alright. Having warmed up plenty enough, I get out of the bathtub to wash my body. However, as I glance at the door that leads to the dressing room, I notice that Tina still seems to be there. Huh? What's the matter, Tina? Is there something else? Love fairies don't have to wait in the dressing room for people to get out of the bath, right? Come again? This? That's what I'm about to ask her for clarification. The door to the dressing room opens. What? Konami? Hey, what? Blocking out my words, she closes the door shut. You don't have to. More importantly, why are you here? Just because of that? Are you for real? I talk with Konami while trying to avoid looking at her as much as I can. And then they opened their hearts to each other and became friends. Leaving that cliche development aside, I now understand what the situation is about. In short, and why did you simply go along with that? You've already seen enough of that, haven't you? Give me a break. Anyway, if you have no intention to leave, I'll go. Tell me when you're done. As I turn my back to her and put my hand on the door, Konami grasps my hand. I'm telling you, aren't I? Being moved by Konami's desperately clinging voice, I reluctantly give in. Ah! Just this once. Come on, get in the bathtub. It's cold out here, like. What was that? Yeah, I was just about to do that. Hey, what? I hear the faint sound of liquid soap being dispensed from the dispenser. As I'm at a loss as to whether she's really about to do what I fear she'll do, the next moment I can already feel a soft sensation being transmitted to my back. Kana? Me? Don't tell me.
かな。おっぱい、柔らかい？
What the heck are you doing?
さっき言った通りのことだよ。背中でも流そうかって。
That doesn't mean
じ
you...
っとしてて、兄さん。洗うから。
Saying that, the sensation begins... Konami?
兄さんの背中って白いね。とっても洗いがいがあるかも。
Wash it normally, at least?
ダメ。諦めて。振られた女の子の精一杯のアピールなんだから。
I can sense a tinge of sadness in Konami's voice. While I feel sorry in response to that, I can't physically face her and apologize. I merely continue to bear the feeling as she washes my back.
兄さんの方。
Mine? As I wonder what she's talking about, I notice my symbol of manhood has become... noticed. This is,
ダメ、隠さないで。兄さんが私の体に反応してくれてるって証拠なんだから。
But,
嬉しいよ、兄さん。妹の体でも反応してくれるんだね。兄さんの体は、妹じゃなく、女として見てくれてるんだ。とっても苦しそう。触っちゃダメ。
that is one thing I can't allow by any means. Don't do that.
気持ちよくするよ。
I could never make you do that, and also to begin with, what if Aoi son happened to see
そ
us?
れもそっか。残念。でも、一回出しちゃえばスッキリするんじゃないの？
Where did you learn that?
内緒。
In the end, the ordeal continued for a couple more minutes. Heat rose up within my chest when I remembered what had just occurred in the bath. Nissan's back was so wide.
コナミさん。ヒロさん。お風呂、どうでしたか？仲良くなれました？ありがとう。ちょっと兄さんの気持ちを動かせたかもしれない。
Albeit into a sexual direction.
そうですか。やはり私の作戦に狂いはなかったですね。さすが恋の妖精だね。当然です。また新しい作戦を考えますから期待しておいてください。
In the end, Nissan didn't try to look at me even once, even though he barely reacted whenever he saw me naked until recently. He might have begun to see me as a woman. Even if it's only sexual desire, Nissan's reaction still makes me unbearably happy. That's why...
ねえ、キナさん。私も一つ作戦があるんだけど、聞いてくれる？コナミさんもですか？はい、なんでしょう？
It made me think that it might be worth it to try a little harder.
兄さんってば強引なんだから。
I don't think you're in any place to call me pushy.
もう少し兄さんの正義に浸っていたかったな。
Don't indulge yourself in something like that.
だって嬉しかったんだもの。
Happy?
兄さんをちゃんと射精させられたことが。妹 妹の私でも兄さんを男として喜ばせてあげられたんだなって。
It's just as she says. That is the undeniable truth. However, as I already said before, I only see you as my sister.
射精したのに
This is a natural physiological phenomenon of men. It's a different story.
都合がいいね。
Konami displays a carefree smile.
ねえ、兄さん。どうせ都合がいい体なら、私のことを抱いてみない？
Sleep with you? What are you saying?
愛する異性に抱いてもらいたいのはごく普通のことだと思うけど。
That may be normal, yeah. However, our relationship isn't normal now, is it?
兄さんが私のことを好きじゃないから？それとも兄弟だから？
Both.
一回きりでもダメ？本当に嫌でも抱いてくれたらもう兄さんに迫ったりしない。この気持ちも忘れるから。
Even if it's you, that wish alone is something I...
あの
Tina!
ティナさん、いたんだ。はい、最初から見せてもらっていました。
From the beginning? Come to think of it, she's able to make herself invisible.
コナミさん、激しかったです。ティナさんに見られていたと思うと恥ずかしいな。
This is way worse than mere embarrassment. It's practically entails that myself has been exposed to Tina. I don't think I've ever felt such shame before.
それよりお二人とも恋人同士になられたのではないのですか？
You should know that if you've been listening from the beginning, we don't have that kind of relationship.
私はそうなりたいし、兄さんの体も反応してるけど、兄さん自身は否定してるの。だから肉体だけの関係。
If you reduce everything to only that, it makes me look like the worst of worst among men.
嘘はついてないよ。
I guess I can't deny that.
ユーマさんは DV さんなのですか？
Where do you keep learning all these strange words? And I don't remember ever being violent.
私の体だけが目当てだもんね。
If I was, I wouldn't have declined what you've asked me, would I?
そこが不思議なんですが、どうしてコナミさんじゃ嫌なんですか？
Didn't I just say so? I only see her as my sister. Just when I'm about to speak these words, I desist from doing so. If that was really the case, how could I explain what just happened? And how could I explain what occurred in the bath yesterday? Is she really nothing more than my sister to me? Maybe there are feelings that go beyond that.
好きなんですよね。恋してるんですよね。
As Tina asks me that, I freeze. I can't affirm her question. However, I can't deny it either. Unable to really understand my own feelings, mixed emotions swirl within my
兄
chest.
さん、
I...
どうなんでしょう。やっぱり私の考えは間違っているのでしょうか。
How should I respond now, as I continue to be conflicted over that Konami addresses me?
ごめんね。兄さんのことを苦しめて。
Konami.
悪い妹だよね。兄さんに告白して、振られて、なのに諦めないで体を使って迫ってくるんだもの。何度も諦めようとしたんだよ。でも、その度に兄さんの顔が浮かんで。
My face?
うん。家族としての私を好きでいてくれる優しい笑顔。
Smile. I remember that nurse told me when I asked her how to be able to smile naturally some time ago. How about you give love a shot? Am I really in love with her? Or is it nothing more than sexual desire?
ことが好き。いくら兄さんが私を求めていなくても大好きなの。忘れなきゃダメかな。兄さんから好きな人から離れないとダメなのかな。
Konami's pain-filled words made me feel as if my chest is being gouged out. Seeing her like this, I unconsciously opened my mouth. Then, will you go out with me?
ユーマさん、それでは。
Sorry. I should have expressed myself more clearly. Little by little, I transformed my many entangled fragments in my mind into words. As a man, I get aroused by your body. However, that may only be a fleeting state of confusion.
それは。
You're my precious little sister, so I won't lie to you. I take a deep breath. It's true that I've begun to see you as a woman, but I don't know whether I have romantic feelings for you or not just yet. I'm fully aware that I'm saying something really selfish here, but still. If that's still good enough for you, let's become lovers. Konami trembles, while tears well up in her eyes. Did my words make her happy, or did they end up hurting her?
ありがとう、兄さん。気持ちがなくても、私を受け入れてくれるのなら、それで構わないよ。
I see. Then I'll look forward to our time together, Konami.
よろしくね、兄さん。
Konami's face shows a smile brimming with happiness. Even after finishing breakfast, maybe because Konami got up really early today, we still have had some time left before we have to leave the house.
コナミさん、本当にいいのですか？ユーマさん、まだ好きと言ってませんよ。
You sure like to hit it where it hurts.
大丈夫だよ。好きかどうかわからないなら、私が頑張って振り向かせればいいんだから。アグレッシブですね、コナミさん。そうだね。私もこうなるまで知らなかった。
The two of them smile at each other as they talk on.
それに、付き合うところまで来られたんだから、兄さんを落とすまであとちょっとだと思わない？言われてみればそうです。あともう少しです。
Don't say such disturbing things right in front of the very person in question.
覚悟しててね、兄さん。
I'll be looking forward to it. My own sister is making me feel anxious about what lie ahead. But on the other hand, putting in so much effort seems to be cute, and very much like her. I haven't even completely accepted her feelings, so it's actually pretty time-serving of me. But could the reason for such contradictory thoughts be that we've become a couple?
なんだか早速兄さんの愛を感じ始めてきた。本当ですか？さすがカップルは違いますね。
Must be your imagination. Oh, there's still something we need to discuss. I broached an important topic that we postponed. There are a couple of things we should decide on right now.
決めるですか？
Since we're siblings who have now become a couple, it's necessary to decide on some things. Right, Konami?
うん、私もそう思う。
If we don't handle this properly, it'll only invite unhappiness for the two of us.
付き合ってることは誰にも言わない方がいいよね。
Yeah. With Tina as the exception, if other people learned about it, it'd only cause needless trouble and worry them.
私、特別ですか？妖精さんだからね。内緒だよ。はい、任せてください。
Also, as I said before, I still don't know whether I have feelings for you, so...
うん。兄さんがやめようって言ったら、従うよ。
I'm sorry.
付き合えるだけでも夢のようだから。
Conversely, if you want to put an end to it, I'll also accept it.
そこはもっと情熱的に引き止めてくれないの？
Don't confuse the issue.
冗談だよ。葵さんにも言わないのですよね。それは。
If we came to truly love each other and gathered the willingness to remain together for life, at that time.
その時は最初に伝えたいね。
Right. I wonder what kind of face Aoi-san would make at that time. How would she react to it? It may be something I can't figure out just by thinking about it, but it's very likely that it'll be painful for all of us. And even if we do end up breaking up, we're still siblings, so I'd like you to act like usual, if only for Aoi-san.
兄さんも。
Yeah, at least until the time comes when I'll leave this house.
でもそうならないように兄さんのことを一生懸命誘惑するね。
Don't overdo it.
あと私からの提案があるんだけど。
Proposal?
このお付き合いは1ヶ月の期間限定にさせてほしいの。期間限定で。
Why?
気持ちがないまま長続きして別れて、その結果兄さんと気まずくなんてなりたくないから。
Konami.
それにその間で兄さんを振り向かせられないなら私には魅力がないって諦めがつくし。
Konami's eyes are completely serious. In that case, as her brother, and from today on as her boyfriend, I have to answer her wish. I understand. I'll also use that time to seriously consider my feelings for you.
よろしくね、兄さん。
I don't know what'll become of us in the future, but still, I can't help wishing for a future that at least our whole family will be able to smile in.
あ、ゆうくん、こなみちゃん、おはよ
Morning, Mio.
う。みおさん、おはようございます。
The usual conversation with Mio that seems to never change. However, today is completely different from yesterday.
何？
No, it's nothing.
妹の顔に見とれちゃってた。
Maybe.
こなみちゃん、かわいいもんね。私も見とれちゃうよ。
Our secret relationship that no one must know about. Maybe we'll be busted eventually. So, I have to at least protect this everyday life until that time.
あれ？ゆうくん、いつものは？
Oh, sorry. I completely forgot.
私から言うのもちょっと恥ずかしいんだけど。
Alright then, let's do it. Here.
行くね。
Mio gingerly moves her hand towards mine, which I'm holding out to her.
あれ？
My other hand has just been gripped by someone. Well, it's obvious who that someone is, though. Konami?
続けてください、みおさん。こちらの手は私が担当します。
Maybe she's feeling jealous from seeing me take the hand of another girl?
ダメだった？
Do what you want.
ありがとう。
As we hold that conversation in a low voice, Mio, who has finished bracing herself, gingerly takes my hand. Okay, let's go then. And so, hand in hand, the three of us walk to the next telephone pole alongside each other. Hey, senpai.
あ、ゆうまくんお疲れ。って、一人？
No, I actually came together with Soul, but he went to the restroom. Since we just said PE, Mio and Tsukishima are still
そっ
changing.
かそっか。じゃあ、あとはコナタンだな。
Lunch break. Since some urgent work came up, Senpai called us here to tackle it after we were finished eating lunch. You bought your lunch at the school store again.
そういうユウマくんだってコンビニじゃないの。
Due to work, Asabe-sensei has been busy since yesterday. Further training and an early meeting the next day. Since both appointments overlapped with each other somewhat, these 2 days must have been tough for her.
それでお昼がそうなったんだ。
Well, I could have bought it at the school store as well. It's just that everything at the school store will be sold out if you don't hurry. So since we had some extra time in the morning, we dropped by a convenience store.
でもユウマくんって結構食べるんだね。袋だけ見ても量すごいし。
No, this is...
お疲れ様です。あ、コナタンお疲れ。
Yo, Konami. Here's your lunch.
ありがとう兄さん。
I hold up the plastic bag that houses sandwiches and other stuff, and show her that I brought it along.
あれ？じゃあそのご飯って。
Yeah, it's for both Konami and me.
なるほどね。
I take out the various food items, which we bought at a convenience store after we had Mio go ahead to school.
こんちゃーす。
すみません。体育で着替えてて遅れました。私も。3人ともお疲れ。まだ時間にも余裕があるから大丈夫だよ。よかった。じゃあ、ちゃっちゃと食べてお仕事しよっか。はーい。
腹減った。
Everyone randomly sits down where they want and begins to take out their lunches. A tranquil lunchtime begins.
購買も飽きてきたな。
I hear Senpai mutter that complaint in a low voice.
ねえ兄さん、このパン半分こしない？
I sure wouldn't mind, but won't you then not have enough for yourself?
だから代わりに兄さんのそのおにぎり食べさせて。
This? Sure, here you go.
はー。
Konami stuffs her cheeks with my happy rice ball. Yeah, some tea, right? Here, drink it slowly. I open the lid of the PET bottle that I've already drunk from and take it to Konami's mouth.
一気に食べ過ぎちゃった。
Be more careful next time, okay?
はーい。それじゃあ兄さんにはこっちのパンあげるね。あーんして。
Okay. Konami gently pushes the bun into my open mouth. After savoring the taste for a while, I gulp it down. Incidentally, I also take some swigs on the bottle of tea Konami passed me.
どう？おいしい？
Yeah, I thought it'd be too sweet, but it actually is pretty good.
でしょ。お二人さん。
You called us?
どうしました？アン先輩。ここ一応生徒会室なんで、兄弟だからってあんまりイチャイチャしないでもらえます？
It's not like we... Just as I'm about to deny it, I think back upon our actions. It's not really because we're now going out. We are close siblings after all. But it certainly may look kind of strange to others.
二人ともなんか熟年のバカップルみたいだったぞ。
バカップルだって兄さん。
I suppressed the urge to tell her that we shouldn't say that so happily. It seems to be a wise course of action to not draw unnecessary attention towards that direction. Where one cannot speak, thereof one must remain silent.
あんまり見せつけられると私たちが惨めになるじゃないのよ。
そうだそうだ。
すいません先輩。我が家ではあれが普通なんです。みおちゃん、本当？え？何がですか？
Having been engrossed in a conversation with Shikishima, she seems to have no idea what Senpai asked her about. But anyways, it'd be bad if we drew suspicion on us with that. The two of us have to act prudent and restrain ourselves in that regard from now on.
それにしても仲いいよな、二人は。
まさに理想の兄弟って感じだよね。
Think so?
いやー、でも実は付き合ってたりなんかするかもしれませんよ。
I almost spit out the contents of my mouth. Throwing a glance at Konami, I noticed that she's apparently fairly startled. She's feigning a straight face, but the fact that her chewing abruptly came to a halt betrays that.
ああ、あるかもあるかも。そこら辺どうなの、お二人さん。
Of course not. We're siblings after all.
兄さんの言う通りです。
ま、そりゃそうだわな。
I noticed that my hands are perspiring slightly. We really have to act more prudent. Ah, that really hit the panic button earlier at lunch.
ドキッとしちゃった。
Lined up next to each other, Konami and I head towards home. Of course, the topic is what happened during lunch today. It's hard to regulate since we're so accustomed to it, but we should hold back on displaying too much closeness in public.
でも、どういうのが角なんだろうね。
I don't know. However, thinking back, even I think it was a bit too much considering we were at school.
兄さんと一緒にいると、お家みたいな感覚になっちゃう。
Yeah. At home, also including Aoi-san, and now Tina as well, similar situations unfold at the dining table.
でも、あんなところでつまずいていられないからね。我慢する。
Sorry. And right after we started going out, too.
なんで謝るの？学校でイチャイチャできないから？
Well, it's not just school, because the two of us can hardly do anything couple-like in public.
それは兄さんのせいでもないけど。でも、それなら、お願いしてもいい？
What is it? As long as it's something I can do, I will.
本当？じゃあ。
After saying that, I realized it might have been a slight mistake to make such a promise. Since it's Konami we're talking about here, it's quite likely that she'll voice some unreasonable demand. However, betraying that expectation, a very normal, couple-like wish leaves her mouth.
デートしよう。
The next Saturday.
セーブしました。
This may be a suburban city, but as you'd expect, it's a Saturday at daytime. Since it's a Saturday at daytime, there is still a great number of young people around our age among the stream of pedestrians. While I absent-mindedly gaze at the stream of people, I wait for my girlfriend to arrive.
兄さん。
Yo, there you are. I want to meet up with you just like ordinary couples do. Complying with that request, which Konami voiced, we left the house at different times.
待った？
I just got here.
そっか。
Is it really necessary to go through this cliche exchange?
だってデートだもの。
That may be true, but still. After waiting a little over 10 minutes, Konami arrived. However, that's only a matter of course since Konami left the house 10 minutes after me. So there was no need to ask me whether I waited. She would have already known the answer to that question.
それより、兄さん、何か言うことは？
What do you mean?
私を見て何かないの？
Something that comes to mind. Her appearance doesn't seem that different from usual. Maybe she cut her hair. No, if memory serves me right, her hair isn't any different from yesterday. Her clothes aren't new either. Her height is also still the same. Sorry, I don't know what you want me to say.
そんな考え込むような難しいことじゃないんだけどな。
If you'd like, share with me what exactly that is.
例えば、今日は可 な髪型だね、とか言ってもら...
Well, not only am I used to seeing that hairdo, we see each other every day, so these kinds of impressions naturally don't come to mind.
言っておいてなんだけど、兄さんがそんなこと言うわけないなって自己完結した。
Is it really necessary for a date to go through that cliche exchange as well?
多分。
Bearing a wry smile in my mind, I heave a small sigh. You're even cuter than usual today. What are you getting so surprised for? How about you rejoice now that I've said what you wanted to hear?
ありがとう。兄さんも素敵だよ。
I see. Although the atmosphere has become a bit embarrassing, it unexpectedly feels pretty nice.
兄さん、手つないでもいい？
I don't mind. To begin with, I don't think there's a need to ask me for permission.
いいの？
Yeah, of course. I mean, the two of us are a couple, right? So I think something like holding hands is only natural.
それもそっか。
Looking really happy, Konami takes my hand and breaks into a smile. I may not know whether this will become a time-limited relationship or a long-lasting one, but right at this moment, Konami, who is walking beside me, appears very adorable to me, regardless. Now then, we just kind of ended up aimlessly heading for the main street. But is there any particular place you want to go?
デートって言ったらどこがいいのかな？
See, I've never dated a girl before, so I doubt I could give you a viable answer to that question.
でも兄さん、異性の友達は多いじゃない。
That's so? I wouldn't say I have more than the usual.
あれが普通だなんて、世の男性が聞いたら発狂するよ。
You think so?
ミオさんに、ユーリ先輩に、アン先輩。さらにはナオさんに、ミユさんに、アオイさんに、ケナさん。ほら、多い。
I must say I have some objections regarding some of the names you included there, but yeah, now that you enumerated it like that, I guess you're right.
そんな兄さんだから、私はいつも不安なんだよ。
Anxious.
私よりずっと綺麗で、女らしくて、魅力的な人がたくさんいるんだもん。
Right. Now that I think about it again, the girls in the student council are all beautiful, very attractive girls. Imagining how it would be if I was in her shoes feeling anxious seems only natural. I think I'd also feel quite anxious if Konami was close with some good-looking guys, even if we only had a normal brother-sister relationship. But I'm your boyfriend, right? Then there's no need to feel anxious. Right now, at this moment, we're without a doubt a couple. Apparently satisfied with my answer, Konami looks quite happy. At a casual pace, we head for the main street. So, have you decided where you want to go?
じゃあ手始めにそこの服屋さんにでも入る？
That sounds pretty random.
ノープランだったからね。
Well, I guess just strolling around isn't that bad either. And so just as we're about to make for the clothing store, a familiar voice calls out to us.
あれ？ユウマくんにこなた？
Hey!
こんにちは、アン先輩。
We casually let go of each other's hands, which we've been holding, and greet her.
今日は二人でお出かけ？
Well, yeah. I had some stuff I needed to buy, and Konami asked to come along.
私も買いたいものがあったので、ちょうどいいかなって。いいな、こなた。ユウマくんとデートだなんて。
The word date startles me. I guess I have a bit of a guilty conscience about being a couple with my sister. Throwing a glance at Konami, she, as expected, also seems somewhat uncomfortable.
あれ、違った？いえ、デートです。せっかくの休日なので、兄さんを独り占めしようと思いまして。 相変わらず仲良し兄弟だな、二人は。どう、ゆうまくん。今からでも私とデートしない？
Sorry. I promise I go along with Konami today.
うわー、即答で振られた。
Right. There's no need to worry. As long as we conduct ourselves as usual, there shouldn't be anything she might become suspicious of. And what are you doing in the city today? To check out my uncomfortable feelings, I try to turn Senpai into the focus of the conversation.
ちょっとね、いろいろ日用品の買い出しと気分転換にと思って。ぬいぐるみの買い出しではなく？
Why plushies?
兄さん知らないの？生徒会室にたくさんあるでしょ？
Right, now that you mention it. There was an incredibly huge cat-like or something plushie there. And there were also quite a lot of small ones. Could it be that those are all yours?
うん、そうだよ。何？まさか小枝くんの趣味だとでも思ってた？
Of course not. It's just that I never really thought about why they were there or whom they belonged to. After all, no one touched upon that topic, as if it was natural for them to be there. But I see, you also had a girlish hobby, huh?
それってどういう意味？いつもは女らしくないって言いたいのかな？
No, that's not it.
なんてね。実はあのぬいぐるみ全部もらい物なの。そうなんですか？
Huh? You didn't know that, Konami?
アン先輩のってことしか聞いてなくて。いろいろあってね。生徒たちがくれるんだ。
Oh, I see. So you got them from other
だ
students.
から別に私の趣味じゃないの。残念ながら。
Seeing how many plushies there are, it must mean she's quite loved by the students. For that, I honestly respect her.
まあそんなわけで買い物に来たわけだけど、至福の浅場兄弟に会えるなんてね。
I don't think there's any reason you'd have to say that, as if you've seen something extremely rare and amazing.
三早学園が誇る有名兄弟じゃない。十分珍しいと思うよ。
It doesn't really make me happy to hear that. And I suppose all of that is thanks to the Wanna posters.
そういえば、アン先輩の私服姿も新鮮ですね。
Right, now that you mention it.
どうどう？似合ってる？
Let's see. As I throw a quick glance at Konami, her facial expression seems to tell me you can really answer her however you want. Looks great on you. It's pretty cute.
え、本当？もしかしてとうとうゆうまくんが出れた？
However, Konami's cuter.
そんな女心をもてあそぶなんて。
Sorry, I got a sister complex, you see?
うわ、自分から言った。
Well, I guess there's no problem in being a little honest, right? The evening sun looks pretty.
うん。
We ran into some unexpected trouble due to our chance meeting with Senpai, but we enjoyed a nice date in the city street after that. Going home just like that seemed to be a waste, so I proposed this little detour here and Konami happily agreed to it. Did you have fun today?
楽しかった。兄さんは？
Yeah, me too. And all we did was just the two of us strolling around without any particular destination. When I'm with her, I feel really comfortable and like I can be myself since things are so natural between us. I guess this is precisely because it's Konami and not someone else.
けどアン先輩に見つかった時はびっくりしちゃった。
Yeah, I also panicked a bit back there.
兄弟で付き合うって大変なんだなって改めて実感するね。
I agree. Even though I know there'd actually be no problem if we ourselves didn't mind it that much, since it shouldn't strike others who know us as strange anyway. Having been confronted with that situation, it made me understand that it's easier said than done. So that encounter might have been a useful experience.
だから しばらくデートがいいかな。
If you want to go, I'll go with you anytime, you know.
大丈夫。変に噂になったら家族に迷惑がかかるし。それに
Besides,
兄さんと一緒にいるなら、それが学校でもお家でもどこでも変わりないことが分かったから。
yeah, I think so too. Wherever I am, I think that as long as Konami is there, it'll become comfortable, cozy place, just like today. Now that we're going out, once again being reminded of this simple truth makes me feel happy.
それと今さらだけど、さっきのありがとう。とても嬉しかった。
What exactly do you mean?
アン先輩に言ってくれたこと。
Ah, that. I don't think it's something she had to go out of her way to thank me for, though. I told you, didn't I? There's no need to feel anxious.
まだ兄さんは私のこと好きじゃないから、彼女になれても不安なんだよ。
Sorry for having you go through this.
いいの。今の状態でも私は奇跡だと思ってるから、何も謝ることはないよ。
But still, as her brother and also as her boyfriend, it's something I simply had to apologize for. I'll also give it my best so that I can give you a proper answer as soon as possible.
私もなるべく早く兄さんをメロメロにさせるように。
Keep it in moderation. And also, don't assault me while I'm sleeping like you did before.
私の口気持ちよくなかった？
It's precisely because it did feel good that that's a problem. I might not be able to hold myself back next time.
はあ、隙を見てまたしようと思ってたのに。本当にダメ？
We'll get seen by Tina again.
一回見られてるし、私は気にしないよ。
But I do. Besides, we can't run the risk of Aoi-san seeing, alright?
うん、それはそうだね。
Glad to have such an understanding girlfriend. Now then, shall we head home?
帰るから腕組んでいい？
As you wish. Pressing herself against my arm, Konami glues her body to me. Thanks to that, a soft sensation spreads around the center of my upper arm. Hey, Konami, linking arms is perfectly fine, but,
何？私のおっぱい気持ちよくない？
you're doing it on purpose.
もちろん。
If you admit it that easily, as if there's nothing to it at all, I can't even tell you to stop anymore.
揉んでもいいよ。
Maybe some other time. And so we head home while I desperately try to drive away the sensation on my arm into a faraway corner of my mind. Huh?
どうしたの？鍵かかってる？
Yeah. Is Aoi-san out? We're back!
あ、おかえりなさいです。ただいまティナさん。葵さんは？お買い物に行きました。
Not so. Looking at the shoes lined up in the entryway, only Aoi-san's are missing. Considering that you're a freeloader, you could have at least offered to accompany her to carry some shopping bags, don't you think?
葵さんからお留守番を頼まれました。だから私がこの家のガーディアンなのです。ガオー。ガーディアンってガオーって言うのかな、兄さん。
How would I know?
下手に逆らうとおかずが一品減ったりおやつ抜きになりますよ。ガオガオ。母親みたいなガーディアンだね。
The line between scary and amusing seems awfully blurry.
ところでお二人はどちらへ行っていたですか？デートしてきたの。デートですか？ちょっと立ち話もなんですからお部屋でお話ししましょう。
Tina excitedly hurries to the second floor. It's not like there's anything amazing to talk about. Well, it's fine either way, I guess.
兄さん、鍵はどうしようか。
Well, since both of us are back now, I think it's okay to leave it unlocked.
うん、わかった。
And so, pursuing after Tina, the two of us also climbed to the second floor.
それで、デートでイチャイチャしてきたですか？
As if we could do that outside when there are so many other people.
デートとは、男女が人前でイチャイチャすることだと思ってましたが、違いますか？私もちょっとそう思ってたけど、違ったみたい。
For real? You too? Being informed of that unbelievable revelation, I sense a light headache welling up.
それじゃあ、明日はデートしないのですか？うん。宿題も出てるし、それをやっぱりゆっくりしてようかなって。
I don't have any plans for tomorrow either, so I guess I'll just laze around.
ユウマさん、お家にいるのですか？
That's what I'm intending, yeah. Is there any problem with that?
はい。ユウマさんがいると、ユウマさんのお部屋でお昼寝できません。
That's not really my problem. Is she indirectly trying to tell me to get out, or what?
兄さんの布団で寝るなんて、ティナさんずるい。でしたら、ご一緒しますか？うん。私も兄さんの布団でお昼寝したい。
Do I have no say in this?
ユウマさんも一緒に寝ますか？私は大歓迎だよ。
I'm good. And you do your homework before that.
兄さんの鬼、悪魔の所業です。
I sure seem to be a busy guy, being both a demon and a devil at the same time. Prioritizing homework is a perfectly sound opinion, if you ask
ただい
me.
ま。
Is that how we sound?
そうみたいです。この部屋に向かってきているみたい。
Yeah, Tina, no word about us.
はい、お任せください。
While we're talking, a sound of knocking already resounds in the room. Come in, Aoi-san.
あ、やっぱり、ユウマくんとコナミちゃん、帰ってきてたんだ。ただいま、葵さん。
Shouldn't you actually be welcoming her back?
それもそっか。ただいま。リナちゃん、お留守番は大丈夫だった？はい、ガーディアンとして立派にお家を守り通しました。そっか、偉い偉い。
Aoi-san strokes Tina's head that houses Kotaru on top of it.
そうそう、さっきね、お買い物へ行く途中に2人のことを見かけたの。タイムセール始まっちゃうから声はかけなかったんだけどね。え？
Konami's expression clouds over in response to Aoi-san's sudden declaration. A thought that something like that might happen didn't even occur to me. However, we mustn't panic here. In order to prevent raising unnecessary suspicion, we have to stay calm. In Aoi-san's mind, the two of us went out to pursue separate individual businesses. So the smart call here is to feign a nonchalant expression, and by chance, we met in front of the station on our way back, and then we went home together.
ああ、そうだったんだ。相変わらず2人とも仲良しさんだよね。はい、兄弟ですから。
Feigning calmness, Konami says so. Having no choice but to reply like that at present time, despite the fact that she's actually wishing for a relationship beyond being siblings, makes me feel sorry.
葵さん、今日のご飯は何ですか？おっと、そうだ、お夕飯の準備しないと。今日はね。
Due to Tina's smart interjection, Aoi-san leaves the room.
ティナさんに助けられたね。
Yeah, you also did well. We really have to get prepared to tell her quickly. I wouldn't want to keep this up for too long.
今から兄さんのことを襲って、その気にさせてもね。
Spare me from that today.
残念。
Also, I should really do something about our current level of our relationship. Sunday morning, surprised by the sudden voice, I forced myself to awake. After opening my eyes, I find Aoi-san standing in the room while wearing a shocked expression on her face. Aoi-san? Huh? Having a strange, uncomfortable feeling, I shift my gaze, and there... Konami? Astonished, I direct my gaze to the other side, and there... Tina?
うまく二人と一緒に寝てるだなんてそんな
What? Well, this is... Just when did these two manage to slip in? Come to think of it, some time ago I found myself in a very similar situation, I think.
私も一緒に寝る
What? Outside? In a bed that is designed for only one person, lays a family of 4 people, tightly squeezed together. How did it come to this?
もう前に4人で寝ようって言ったのにまたお母さんだけ仲間外れにするんだから
Last time I guess you could really say that we left you out, but today, before I realized...
いつの間にか仲間外れにしてたの
Before I realized it, they were already here. Since I just woke up, it's only now that I've become privy to this situation, so I can't come up with a better explanation than this.
でもね私もおかしいなって思ってたんだ
Strange? What do you mean?
ほらもう遅い時間でしょ
That's true. Throwing a glance at the clock, I noticed it's already past 10 o'clock. Maybe the date yesterday wore me out more than I thought. I slept in quite a lot today.
だからコナミちゃんとティナちゃんにユウマくんを起こしてきてって頼んだんだけど
I see. Then these 2 raiders were ensnared by my bed instead, huh?
30分経っても降りてこないから来てみたんだ
Sorry for the extra trouble. In that case, I'll get up now.
ダメ
How is it?
これから一緒に寝るんだから
I thought you came to wake me up.
おやすみなさい
Right after declaring that Aoi-san is miraculously already in deep sleep. Aoi-san. Hey, Konami? Tina? So what am I supposed to do now? Konami, who is sleeping right next to me, is hugging my arm while pressing her body against me. The sensation makes me recall what happened when we went home yesterday, and what happened in the bath the other day. As a result, accompanied by the sensation of blood amassing at the center of my body, something begins to rise. Give me a break. Accompanied by a bit of self-loathing, I quietly close my eyes to prevent myself from having any more of these needless thoughts. So, why did the 2 of you sleep in my room? 2 hours after forcefully putting myself back to sleep, I'm questioning Konami, who finally woke up about what occurred earlier.
兄さんの可愛らしい寝顔を見ていたらついつい吸い込まれるようにして寝ちゃった
Wow. I don't even have words. I throw a quick glance at Tina, who's cheerfully watching the noon program together with Aoi-san.
今日はユーマさんの布団で寝たから元気いっぱいです。私もまた一緒に寝ようね。はい、みんなで寝るととっても落ち着くです。
I'm struck by the urge to inform her that there's also a certain guy who is far from feeling any semblance of soothing and had to force himself to sleep. However, the current situation is actually quite convenient, so I keep quiet. It means the two of us should be able to calmly talk on the second floor for a while. Let's go to my room, Konami.
部屋に連れ込むだなんて兄さんってば大胆。
You've been sleeping there just now, you know. With my head starting to hurt a little, I climb up to the second floor with Konami. Seriously, we can't ever get suspicious of her yet. You better hold back on things like that, alright?
ダメだった？
Well, judging by Aoi-san's reactions, it seems to have been alright this time.
ティナさんもいたし、それに今までのスキンシップからしたらこれぐらいは普通だと思う。
Well, I tried to object to her assessment, but what she said was actually perfectly sound, leaving me unable to come up with anything to refute her.
私はむしろ意識しすぎて変に距離を取る方がおかしいと思うの。昨日のアン先輩の時みたいに。
You mean like when we suddenly let go of each other's hand?
あと、葵さんに帰るところを見られていたこととか。
Well, I guess you're right. Unnatural behavior because we're too conscious of it has a high chance of giving more suspicion. That was probably the same effect I portrayed during lunch break before the day yesterday. If we ignore the fact that we're actually a couple, well, no. If we don't, as long as we keep it within reasonable bounds, it's alright to not hold back. Sorry. It's just as you said.
兄さんの言いたいこともわかるから、お互い気をつけすぎないくらいに気をつけよう。
Right. I might have been overdoing it a little.
それに、そうしておいた方が私も兄さんにイチャつけるし。
Could it be that's your real reason?
どうだろう。
That's Konami for you. Well then, putting that matter to rest for now. I've already said so before, but I was pretty startled this morning, you know.
さっきも言った通り、ついついティナさんと一緒に潜り込んじゃったの。
How you can get into your brother's bed without even thinking is beyond me.
好きな人とは一緒にいたいものだから。
Now you're just acting defiant. Even from the viewpoint of being siblings, it's not like she did anything wrong, so it's kind of hard to scold her about it. For that reason, I'll try to scold her for a different direction. To begin with, did you finish your homework? I said yesterday that you'd have to do that before you could sleep in my bed, didn't I?
うん。兄さんのお布団で寝るために、夕べ終わらせたよ。
I'm at a loss as to whether I should praise you or simply feel dumbfounded. About 60% of my feelings correspond to the latter, though.
褒めて兄さん。
Okay. You did great. As I gently pet her head, she partly closes her eyes and smiles, indicating how greatly she enjoys it.
ねえ兄さん。今日は兄さんと一緒に行っていい？
With me?
うん。ダメ？
No, I don't mind at all, but... Do you want to stay in the room the whole day?
うんうん。ここじゃないよ。兄さんのいるところにずっといるの。
Wherever I am. Konami softly clings to my body. A moment later, Konami's sweet scent tickles my nostrils. Hey, Konami.
葵さんとはいつもしてることでしょ？
That may be true, but that doesn't mean... Burying her face in my chest, she takes a deep breath.
いい匂い。
Me too.
いい匂いしてる？
Yeah. It's your scent.
臭くない？
No. Don't worry.
よかった。
Actually, another feeling is surfacing as well, but it may lead to an escalation of the situation, so I keep it to myself.
乳酸成分が補給される。
What kind of energy is that supposed to be?
乳酸成分がないと妹は寂しくて動けなくなるの。だからこうやって定期的に兄さんの匂いを嗅がないと生きていけないんだよ。
Being a little sister sure seems tough.
兄さんも妹成分を補給しないと生きていけない体にしてあげるね。
I see. Even without her declaring that, I recently feel my body is gradually turning into that kind of biological structure.
ねえ、兄さん、このままキスしてもいい？
Some time ago on the way to school, who didn't ask for permission to do that?
あの時の私は若かった。
That was merely a month ago.
それに、あの時はほっぺだったし。だから、今日は。
Konami. Konami's face draws near, shortening the distance between us to a mere millimeter. As a result, my lungs are flooded with her sweet scent, and just when our lips are about to touch,
ゆうまくん、ちょっといい？
sorry, it seems Howie-san's calling for me. Disappointedly, Konami distances herself from me. If Howie-san hadn't called out to me just now, would we have left it at just a kiss? Or...
ゆうまくん？あれ？お出かけしてないよね。
Yeah, what is it? I open the door while answering the voice that's calling from downstairs. Feeling a bit sorry for leaving Konami, who displays a downhearted expression behind, I leave the room. After dealing with what Aoi-san asked of me, I found my bed occupied by Tina and Konami upon my return. Seeing no traces of her sad expression from a short while ago, she was already back to her usual self. Since Tina was also there, I tried to drive what happened between us earlier into a corner of my mind while we spent our time talking and lazing around. Eventually, dinner time arrived. Alright, it's dinner time. I think that is long enough. My voice has been like trying to fail me on several occasions. So I need to take a break anyway. So thanks for watching. We'll see what happens next. This is very disturbing on many levels, but I'm gonna keep pushing through this game until we see what the ending's like. Surely more interesting things are bound to unfold. So I'll save it.
セーブ画面です。セーブするのね。セーブいたしましたよ。
And see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow.